25. Call daddy, tell him 25. Call daddy, tell him 25.
What's good, everybody? Happy Thursday! I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. Listen, let me tell y'all, I am behind. I'm behind. I did my Married to Medicine review. I'm editing it in the process. I'm in the process of editing it right now, and it should be out today. And I'm gonna try to get Salt Lake City out of the way today because tomorrow my girls are coming back, and I'm so excited that the Beverly Hills girls are coming back. And it's some things that I needed to come down here to talk about, okay? Now, first we got to talk about Todd. They said that Todd was caught eating without Kandi, okay? And you know Kandi loves her food, and she loves to eat something else, so we're going to talk about that. Then we got to talk about Keairna. Keairna is trying to play the microaggression card. Keairna is literally trying to play the microaggression card, but I got something for her. And then we got to talk about Monique exposing Cookie, okay? But before we get started, let's see who all in here, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? Chelsea B was good. She said Kandi was the link. We know it. Lone Star was good. Alum Delilah said, a wise philosopher once said, I don't want you to marry. Bertha, for Todd to cheat on Kandi with multiple women and have the audacity to try to challenge the prenup is diabolical. Well, that's the game. That's the game, but hopefully that's true because I don't think that he'll be able to get no alimony. Donnell was good. Don't get mad at Todd. Ain't nobody get mad at Ashley for overturning Michael's prenup. I'm Martina and my son's tablet. Love you, good boy. Said Sherelle was look good, Darnell, but we're not mad at Todd. Did Ashley overturn the prenup? I believe that Ashley extended the prenup. Thank you for the super chat, Dummy. She's like, oh boy, did you see Funky Down? Even he said he knows Todd girl was cheating on Kandi with, and if his friends, and if was his friends, I will be looking at him sideways. If you was one of Funky Down Even friends, you'll be looking at him sideways. Hold on, let me see. If I was his friends, I would be looking at him sideways. If you was Kandi friend, then Ford was good. She must got some good puss. Child, that man ain't want to listen. We gonna talk. Shay Creed, 19 was good. Miss Lovely T. Sheriff's Disciple was good. Jamaica Sweet Chief Queen. Jason Hallersworth was good. L. Westbrook was good. Not eating without Kandi. Oh yes. Oh yes. Desiree was good. Lyrics Mom was good. C. Patterson. Kay has been watching YouTubers where someone pushing a micro narrative. But C. Patterson, I got something for that. I got something for her tail. Because I knew that she was gonna pull that card. But see, I've been watching her because I'm scared of her. You know what I'm saying? I'm frightened of her. She's real aggressive. I might think she might jump on me or try to jump on me, but I fight back. But I've been watching her, and I knew she was gonna try to pull that card when she saw how it was turning out, because she thought that she was doing the thing. And we just gotta tell the truth about our people sometimes. Pretty Me Jake was good. L. Edwards was good. And you know, I'm not feeling the people online, because this is what y'all do. And that is what Dr. Simone was over there trying to do on Married to Medicine, trying to do this old woe is me, black people, how they was over there trying to say black people are targeted. Yeah, that's true. But that ain't got nothing to do with Damon Jr. over there jumping on the laws. That ain't got nothing to do with Damon Jr. over there jumping on the laws. That ain't got nothing to do with Mary Cosby's son going through the doggy door and then biting the laws on the ankle. What do that got to do with what's going on over there with Heavenly or Devilly? L. Evans, thank you for the super chat. She said, happy Thursday, Andrew, good boy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Richie Morris, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. He said, hey, good boy, it's been a minute. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hey, good boy, you've been putting in work this week. Happy Thursday. Thank you so much. I'm trying. Funky, thank you for the super chat, Dummy Fool. I think you didn't have to send another super chat, but thank you, Funky Friend, because you know all this stuff and Aaron on Mad Day. But they know what he do, though, Dummy 10 Fool. They know what he do. And that's the thing. And that's what Wendy Williams said. Don't be my friend then. Don't be my friend, because I got a job to the people. Kandi knew who he was when she hired him, and Kandi told him everything was on limits except for her mama and her child. Kandi told him everything was on limits except for his mama, her mama, and her child. And so it's on limits. If we find out who you're sleeping with, we talking about it. If we find out who he's sleeping with, we talking about it. What's good, good boy? I miss you. What's good, boo? I miss you too. The name is fooling me, but I know who you are. Maybe it was scheme that Tamar and Funky done even set up to compete with the enemy, Kandi, in the news cycle. Child, baby, this been a long time coming. Cheers to Todd. Listen, y'all ops. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. Thank you, Dadu. What's good? To me, Mendici should check Junkie Doniva. He's playing all in his face. What do you mean he should check him? He should have never been cheating He should have never been cheating and rubbing in between that woman's thighs in front of Doniva.
Well, you nasty.
He should have never been rubbing in between that woman's thighs with Doniva. Let's be real, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you really cared about Yandy, you're supposed to do it on the hush, keep it on the low, keep it on the hush. You were supposed to keep it on the hush, and that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm confused with Monique Samuels about. Because what do you mean you was in another relationship, or you and Chris was separated, or whatever was going on, and you was telling what? I don't have to tell all my friends all this stuff. Well, I'm a virgin, so I don't have to worry about stuff like that or whatever. But I don't have to tell all my friends stuff like that. Girl, please, what's going on? And that's why you don't do nothing. But first, let's start off with Kandi, child. Maybe they say Todd was out here eating without Kandi, child. And by eating, I mean pussy. Okay? And I told y'all that this is about to get ugly. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I told y'all this is about to get ugly. I knew it was going to get ugly. And y'all not going to convince me. Let me tell y'all this while I pull it up. Y'all not going to convince me that Kandi knew that Todd was over there about to try to challenge their prenup and was going to ask for alimony when them kids sat over, when he sat over there at the Thanksgiving table over there with the Burris's. Y'all not going to convince me of that.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Y'all not going to convince me that Kandi knew that. Kandi didn't know that. I don't care how much of a good face he trying to put on in front of the kids. The Petri dish kids. And I don't care how much of a good face we trying to put on. Ain't no way y'all about to convince me that Kandi knew that this man was about to try to take it all. Y'all not gonna convince me of that. Thank you for the super chat, Mrs. D. Green. She said, we're quick to ask others to accept responsibility for how we're treated, yet slow to take accountability for our actions, but that's enough to combo. Okay, let's talk, Mrs. D. Green. Let's talk. Wait, he did what? What do you mean? He cheated. I may as well have cheated on you. Oh, Charlie, thank you so much. You're my top YouTuber watch this year. Oh, thank you so much, Charlie. I really appreciate it. That warms my heart. That was a nice thing that YouTube did this year, because they tried to tell me that they did it like but they don't tell me who I'm the top for. They just tell me who is my top. And my top was the Rain channel. Y'all know I gotta have listen. I told y'all I have problems going to sleep, and so I have to listen to the Rain music while I'm falling asleep. So my top YouTube channels this year was the Rain channel, and then Erica De Niro, and then the Higher Learning Podcast, and then Rodney, and then Mims, I think. I mean, it was Rodney, and then it was what's my girl name? I can't think of her name. She what is her name? I can't think of her name. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Jolene was the fifth. So it was the Rain channel. It was Erica. It was Rain channel, Erica, Higher Learning, Rodney, and Jolene. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. They did a recap, Desiree. I don't know how they did it. Oh, thank you, Colleen. I appreciate it. I love the Rain channel. See, I gotta have the Rain channel that's 50 hours because the 10 hours, I probably not fall asleep until the 4th hour. You get what I'm saying? And so it don't. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have a 50-hour one, so I know I'll fall asleep within those 50 hours. Because in the 10 hour, I'll probably be up all night. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Mrs. D Green. She said you tell that virgin story just like Stacey tell all of her stories. Well, see, Stacey is a liar, and I ain't got nothing to lie about, baby. That's the truth. I won't lie to you, baby. That's the truth. Okay. So let's start with Kandi. People ended up getting an exclusive. Okay. I wonder who they paid for this. Who they paid for this, and I wonder how much did they pay. Right? I wonder who they paid for this and how much did they pay, okay? It said Kandi Burruss discovered that Todd Tucker was talking to other women behind her back before split. She had no idea. My God. And see, I'm telling y'all, Kandi did not know that Todd was over there asking for alimony when they was over there sitting down for Thanksgiving dinner. Because, you know, Kandi and the family, they got a lot of felons in their family. Yes, they got a lot of felons in their family because you know that Kandi at the Blaze restaurant, Kandi had family over there that worked at Blaze, Biscuits and Bullets. Her family members was working at Blaze, and their family is so gutter that when the shooting happened over there at Blaze, it was Kandi's family. It was Kandi family members. They was over there fighting and shooting over there at Blaze, and even I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when we saw. What was the name of the show? The OLG in the gang. OLG in the gang. When we watched the OLG in the gang, I believe the cousin still had bullets in his arm, or his arm was getting fixed up or something because he got shot in the arm. Yeah. And the thing for me is that there's no way that Todd was there and ain't nothing happened to Todd, and then Todd left and felt so comfortable to leave Kayla there. Because my grandmother and my auntie would have jumped on Kayla. And I'm just telling you the truth. My auntie and I'm telling you, my auntie probably and my grandmother would have probably hit Kayla all inside her head with their purses. They would have hit her all inside the head with their purses. She gotta go. She should have went, she should have left with, they shouldn't have been over there, first of all. They should have left with her daddy. Okay? Leepu said Kandi allows Todd access to too many coochies. Now he ready to take her and Riley money and eat coochie without Kandi from now on. Child, that's what he want to do, baby. That's what he want to do. He think that he done been married for a couple of years, and now he think he could just...
Now you think you can just take the money and run.
Now you think you could just take the money and run. No God. No God, okay? It says, new allegations are emerging about Kandi Burruss' shocking split from Todd Tucker. Kandi and Todd have been having marriage troubles for a while now. They're spending their money. Kandi was not happy because she found out that Todd had been talking to other women behind her back, a source tells People exclusively. She had no idea. A rep for Burruss has not commented, and Tucker has not responded to requests for comment from People. The Real Housewives of Atlanta Star confirmed to People exclusively that she filed for divorce from Tucker on Friday, November 21st. Okay? Now, Funky went on live the other day, and so we was on Patreon the other day. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, according to YouTube, you are my favorite content creator. Oh, thank you. Congratulations to you, LOL. Now on to the mess. Please read Squad Down comment from Baltimore. Oh, yes. We will, just like Tamar, okay? Now, the other day when Funky got off of, when I got off of Patreon, Funky went live. And Funky had said at the beginning of the live, he said that he know who Todd's side chick is. So he really did cheat. And we're going to probably find out who the girl is soon. Because this is going to get nasty. This is about to get nasty. You cheated. Listen, everybody was saying that it was Fatum. I don't believe that it was Fatum. I knew that wasn't true because that was too easy. And Fatum was in a picture with both of them, so they probably ate her pussy together. You know, they eat pussy and stuff together. And so, I don't know. But all women are not bisexual. You know what I'm saying? And all women aren't with the threesomes and stuff. And this is probably something that Todd wanted by himself, where Kandi didn't come into the room trying to dominate him. You know what I'm saying? Letting him know that she the boss, and I take care of you, and I got the money. You know what I'm saying? I got the legacy. Todd probably just wants to eat pussy in peace. You know what I'm saying? Kandi is a real competitor. You know what I'm saying? And she probably was in there trying to see who could make the girl squirt the hardest. And so, I hope this is true. I hope that he cheated on Kandi, because I don't think that when when you cheat on somebody, I don't think that you could get alimony. Hopefully that was in the prenup. Hopefully that was in the prenup. And why are all the bisexual girls getting cheated on? Kandi, Tiana, Taylor, all of the girls getting cheated on. And I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like in this new day and age, you got a lot of girls who ain't really bi, pretending to be bi, and they do it because it makes them seem interesting and like a fun girl, right? But here we got Kandi, who can take care of Todd and every motherfucker in here, and she eat pussy on the side, and Todd was still cheating. Todd was still cheating. She still couldn't keep the man, child.
Never get fucking married.
Never get fucking married. Never get married, okay? Kandi ended up making a post. Let's read, child, on Kandi. Okay, here we go. You know, she's supposed to be on Broadway. She started on December 11th. Okay, Mama Joyce was out there. Okay, Kandi said, "This is what I look like when I'm going through something. I show up for my family. I show up for my friends. I show up to handle my business, and I show up in small all while on the inside I'm emotionally broken. Your pocket sells too, girl." In every pic of this video, I was internally dealing with something life-changing that most of the people in the pics with me had no clue of. My inner strength and sadness. This is not being fake. This is just how I deal with things. I internalize and deal with it alone. I am the poster child for saying check on your strong friend because you may never know what they're going through. I normally don't like to share stuff like this, but I was listening to an old song that I wrote years ago, and I felt like, it felt like it perfectly described how I feel. Can you pay my bills? No scrubs? Bugaboo? Which song? Which song? Let's look at the video. I can see the hurt in her. Look at the eyes. She look like she been crying, don't she? Oh, Kandi. Look at Umberto. I can see the sadness in your eyes, Kandi. And so how long has this been going on that he been cheating? See, we need some behind it. I want to know how long he been cheating, who the girl with. You know, we I think that you owe us this. You done bought this nigga, no good nigga until our lives. You get what I'm saying? You done bought this no good nigga into our lives and told us he was the best thing since sliced bread. You lied to us and told us that he was a boss, that y'all was a power couple. Y'all was the Atlanta version of Jay-Z and B. Okay? And we knew he wasn't nothing. So I want y'all to get on reality TV and tell me what's going on. Thank you for the super chat, Mrs. E. Green. She said be bisexual, just not in your marriage, the covenant. And now she wants to seal the divorce. Right. She wants to seal the divorce. Girl, please. She wrote bills to get a bill. Oh my God. Oh my God. She wrote bills and ended up with a nigga that she paid his bills. She forced him and Kayla on us. She didn't force Kayla on us, and she didn't force him on me neither. I always been having my eyes open. Todd was never in love or attracted to Kandi. Wow. Wait, damn. Didn't Kandi have a baby with the married man? I guess so. A scheme that Todd set up coming to Bravo. That would be a good title. That would be a good title. But do you think that Kandi got it in her to sign up for it? See, she had no problem. She had no problem getting over there in front of the Bravo cameras, letting us know that Tomika, that Natasha stole Tomika's money, $30,000. She had no problem telling us that. And I really want to know I believe that Kandi probably saw some messages when he was talking about her like a dog. He probably was talking about her like a dog. He probably, was saying, I got, what Phaedra was over there telling Jamal, I'm about to be out the plantation in a minute. I'm about to be off the plantation. Because, they say that Kandi was a plantation over there. That's what Johnny said. That's what Johnny said, baby. He was getting scraped. She wrote scrubs just to be with a scrub. Wrote scrubs just to be with a scrub. Child, Kandi. Just wait till I clean it out. Oh, B. Kandi, why you waited till Portia got herself a woman? Y'all could have been a beautiful couple. Child. Okay? Now let's get over here for Twitter. We got to talk about Kiki. Keairna. I'm going to start calling her Baddie K. Because I feel like Keairna belongs on Baddies. She is not of Potomac. Keairna is not of Potomac. She is of Zeus. And we have to be real about that. Can we be real about that? We have to be real about that. Keairna does not belong on Bravo. She does not. She belongs on Zeus. And I will be, yeah, she belongs on Zeus. I won't even give her VH1. I believe that she belongs on Zeus. I believe she belongs on Zeus, Baddie K. Now, you know, earlier this season, she said that she was going to be going live after every episode of Potomac. So she was trying to do a little watch party. Girl, you ain't even pop. You ain't even that, boo. You ain't even that girl, boo, for you to be going live after the episode, girl. Baby, after the episode going off, girl, we taking our baths and we get into bed. You ain't Dr. Heavenly. You ain't Dr. Heavenly. We don't believe nothing you got going on. I don't believe that you really over there with Greg. I don't believe that Greg trying to buy you no condo. I don't believe that Greg gonna marry you. I don't believe none of it. I don't believe none of it. But this Sunday, now I don't know if she go over there live every weekend, every Sunday with Miss Piggy. Angel. I don't know if she go live every Sunday with Angel. But she was on there this week, and they said that Angel got roaches, child. Baby, you know the people, when you go live, baby, you got to have everything cleaned out and exterminated, baby, because they say that she got roaches. And I'm going to show you the proof in a minute. Okay? But I want y'all to see this picture of Angel. Angel, girl. Angel, I've been trying to rock with you, girl, and I just saw some stuff on Twitter, girl, that I just could not ignore, girl. And, girl, I want you to lead. I really want you, Angel. And it's to help yourself, mama. It's to help you. I'm trying to help you. Okay? I want to help you. I want you to leave the catfish comment on, because this right here is atrocious. This right here, mama, you need your ass whooped. If, baby, and this is what y'all do. This is what the new girls do. You supposed to let us forget all about, can y'all hear me? You supposed to let us, I want y'all to see the picture. I want y'all to see the picture. You supposed to leave the catfish shit alone so we can forget that you was over there editing them photos like that. You supposed to leave that shit alone. Girl, and you got the nerve to be sitting over there talking about that particular picture. I knew you was lying when you said, well, that particular photo was me. Who the fuck is this? This ain't you, babe. This ain't you, babe. No shade. You edited the fuck out this picture. This ain't you, babe. This ain't you, babe. And you got the nerve to add some extra layers to the body? You got the nerve to put on the shawl on top of it to make the body bigger? Girl, please. Child. Girl. And sitting up there talking about that particular photo was of me. Miss Piggy. Girl. Now, I know y'all got on Twitter. Some of y'all hit me up. Y'all told me that y'all did hear. Y'all told me, so y'all owe me an apology because y'all told me that the whole Miss Piggy thing that I was lying. Did y'all go back over there and see it? See, I wasn't lying. Papa, who this woman, baby? I don't know who this is on the left, baby. This is Miss Piggy, baby. I'm wrong, Elizabeth. I'm not wrong. Beautiful place, on the right, baby. I don't know who this is. Shit. What's the nigga name? What's the nigga name? Bobby. Bobby don't know who this is, baby. God, please. Okay, but anyway, Keairna was on Twitter. They was on, I guess they was on Spaces or something. I don't know what they was on. And Keairna is over here. Oh, let me show you the roaches they said she got over there, child. Baby, listen, baby. I thought the Potomac was having a good season, baby. We got Ashley's son telling her on camera they got bugs, and they say, baby, this girl over here got roaches. Okay. So she all in the camera and stuff. This is what a $5 million home got roaches in it, girl. I want my goddamn money back, okay? So she on live, okay? You know, we can't zoom in. But let me not say that she got roaches, y'all. Y'all know y'all say that's a microaggression, y'all. Baby Kim went into the restroom and saw a water bug in there, and Nene said, baby, that was a microaggression, baby. She tried to say I was back in the hood as much money I done spent on my home. I say, child, this can't be real. Roaches and a catfish, my God. Good boy Stacy did say piggyback when I brought y'all. Know she did. That K clip always does me in. What Kiki clip? Richie in the face now. What? DMV has a rat infestation too, like New York. They say they got that over there in New York too. Okay? But anyway, Kiki, Daddy K was online on Twitter, and she tried to say that Stacy was using microaggressions towards her. Okay? So let me play the clip. Okay? Can y'all see? Okay, let me see. I can see that. Let me press play.
Yeah, mad beefs. I don't know if you just heard me. I just said that I thought that was like, it's one of those cheap things. It's a microaggression. It's something that I think that is used like I want to fight you, or I'm aggressive, or it's like, girl, you've heard this 5 times today, but when Kay said it, now it's so scary. Get out of here, please.
Interesting.
We moved on from her. I had wrapped her up. You said
Baby, listen. So she also said that she wrapped Stacy. Baby, let me tell you something. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. Ain't no way that you wrap Stacy up from what we saw. Okay? Now, okay, you are aggressive. You are aggressive. And the problem is that you only do it with Stacy. The problem is that you only do it. You only have that energy with Stacy. Every time you talk to Stacy, she's a bitch, she's a hoe. You've never called anybody else a bitch or a hoe. Okay? You never called anybody else on the cast a bitch or a hoe. You called me a hoe last year. You called me a hoe last year. This season, you have never called nobody else a bitch or a hoe. You are aggressive. You even said yourself, and I knew she was going to try to pull this card. You even said yourself that you was aggressive. You even said yourself that you was aggressive, that you speak aggressively.
Yeah, I speak candidly. I speak aggressively.
You speak candidly. You speak aggressively. Bitch, that was you. You said that. And you do. You speak aggressively. Angel said that you speak aggressively. When they went and told Angel that you said that you chin checked her, she said, I don't believe that Kay said that because it was aggressive. She said, I don't believe Kay said, she said it in a confessional first. She said, I don't believe that Kay said that because that is aggressive. And when they got to Keairna's house, Giselle confronted you after you said it and you took it back. And you said, oh, I didn't say that. And Giselle checked you and said, you told her that you didn't say that. And now you're making me seem like a liar, and I'm not a liar. And Angel's exact words was, I'm not saying that you were a lie, Giselle. I didn't think that Kay would use that word because it is overly aggressive. You are aggressive. And so all of these think pieces and stuff online, but Keairna is aggressive. And she's only aggressive with Stacy. And we know why she's aggressive with Stacy. Because some hood black people underestimate black people who speak proper, or who's not from the hood, or who's not from the ghetto, and underestimate them. So you have the energy with Stacy that you don't have for the other girls because you look down on her because she probably never had to eat a motherfucking Spam sandwich, or her mama probably was never on food stamps. It's the same way that Tammy was over there doing Jennifer. I'm not gonna let this bitch call me no bitch. All because Jennifer said that she never had food stamps. So you think that you better than her, and you go try to punk her and say whatever you want to the girl. And meanwhile, the girl is turning your ass every which way but loose every time y'all get into it. Turning your ass every which way but loose every time y'all get into it. And you yourself, girl, you're just slow. Because you yourself tried to use a microaggression against her. Because when you were sitting over there with Giselle, you said that Stacey bring out all her Detroit hood when she get to arguing with you. When did she do that? She didn't even yell at you. She didn't even yell at you. She didn't call you no bitch. She didn't call you no hoe. She didn't call you none of that. She never called you any of that. Keairna is aggressive, and she's only aggressive with Stacey because she feels like Stacey is whitewashed. That's the truth. She's only aggressive with Stacey because she feels like Stacey is whitewashed, and that's the truth. You don't got that energy for nobody else. You definitely didn't have that energy for Deborah. Baby, and I have the, and I'm afraid. Stacey has the right to be afraid, baby. You got into a fight in a club where it was dark, bottles got hit inside somebody's head, and you left on the stretcher. You left in the back of the paramedics. You was fighting in the club. I have reason to be scared of you. I'm a mother. I can't be out here fighting. I might want to go get my job back over there on QVC. I don't got time for that. You are aggressive. And the crazy thing about it is when Giselle, you and Angel tripped me out because the way that Giselle mimicked your movements at her party, that was a microaggression. You was giving very hood bitch. Very ghetto hood bitch. That's what she was pretty much telling you, and you just sat up there and laughed. She made fun of you and Cookie right in your face, and you just sat up there and laughed because it was Giselle. The shit that Giselle told you on that boat, girl, you started crying. And Stacey is correct. You pipe up when it's me. So I'm so happy that she sent you over there to the corner. Go to the bar and cry. Go over there, run to Greg and beg. I don't want Keairna back on this show next season. She does not need to be on this show next season. She is very aggressive, and I'm scared. I'm really scared that she's gonna jump on Stacey. I'm really scared that she's gonna jump on Stacey. And that's one of the reasons. I think the second reason that she is so hyped when it comes to Stacey is because I feel like that she thinks that she's in competition with Stacey because they both got their flutes at the same time. But you and her got y'all flutes two totally different ways, baby. And I know that's a touchy subject for you. That's what Stacey told you early in the season. And I know the way that you got your flute, it was a touchy situation. I know it was a touchy situation for you. I know it was a touchy situation for you, girl, because you got your flute because you got hit upside the head, baby. And instead of suing Bravo, you're going to try to sue the board for $10 million. Baby, I can tell you that the board don't got no $10 million, but Bravo do. Bravo got the $10 million. You should have, baby, you probably would have you a condo and probably 10 more if you had sued Bravo. Instead of coming up to us with this storyline that you got, baby. Girl, please. Okay? Then she went over there with Claudia Jordan. Okay? She went over there with Claudia Jordan. I don't know if I could play this. But she basically said that she feels like her season would have been better had Karen been there to help her navigate through the season. What? What? You would have had a better season, or you needed Karen to help you navigate through the season? Baby, not only was Karen there the season that you got into the fight, Karen was at the club that night. Karen was at the club that night that you got hit upside the head with the glass bottle. So what was Karen going to help you do? What was Karen going to help you do? This is your second season as a flute holder. Your third season on the show. What did we need Karen for? To help you with Stacey? This ain't the show for her. I don't want to see her on my screen. I want Angel back one season so we can see what she gives outside of Keairna. But I don't think that Keairna, I think Karen rode in the ambulance with her. She did ride in the ambulance with her. But be clear, T-Monty, Karen rode in the ambulance with her. So Karen ran in the ambulance with her so she could get some extra camera time. And she wanted to be seen as a good friend on TV. That's why Karen kept on, you notice when Monique and Candace had to fight, she kept on running back and forth. Because she know where the camera going to be. And she told Candace, come here, damn it, let me fix your wig, damn it, it's coming off. Come here, girl, let me fix your wig, damn it. Someone said, have her mama number. Karen said, someone have her mama number, child. Karen and Cookie may have been inspiring. Kay is a walking liability for Barbara. She is too aggressive, and I'm scared. I'm scared of her. I am. Okay? Now we got Monique. Okay? Let me see. I believe it was on Twitter. Child, maybe the people, they have been exposing Big Cook. Oh, Cookie. Okay? So Monique went over there on the podcast with Angela Yee. And she said that, it was a video going around with Monique. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can play the audio. Y'all going to have to let me know if y'all can hear the audio without, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me see. So we got that there. Okay, let me try this. Let me know if y'all can hear.
Former co-host,
Yes.
Jason, and it looked like you guys were hugged up, and people were like, oh, he's married. What's
Yeah.
going on here?
Yeah.
So what was that all about?
Can y'all hear that? Let me know. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear that. Hear Angela Yee talking. I can't stand Cookie. She needs to go. She ain't there. You can't. Okay, thank you, Q. Okay, let me go ahead and play it.
So first, it's so much, and I'm gonna unpack it as easily and as neat.
Hold on, let me fast forward it a little bit. Not fast forward, but put it on fast.
As possible. So when I was going through the divorce, I was separated but still living in the same house. Jason and I were like great friends. Like we never spent any time outside the studio, nothing like that. As I was going through the whole divorce process, the separation, everything like that, he was giving me this advice that I was like, you have to have been through something to be able to give me this type of advice. We started to have like an amazing friendship outside of work. And I started to learn some things about what he was going through. Mm-hmm. So we connected on that level. And it was a friendship that was genuinely a friendship that turned very emotionally connected, and then it turned romantic.
Wow.
Reason this video is out there right now is because my ex-husband actually leaked it.
Woo!
Yeah.
So Chris leaked the video.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that's T. Like legit, he has been showing this video to everybody. And the bigger question is, how did he get it?
So off the cloud.
No, he actually got it from a former friend of mine who, when you go through divorce, you lose some friends, you lose some family. Mm-hmm. It blew my mind. So for whatever reason, this particular former friend, we were cool. And then it was just like, and she was the only person that I was sharing this information with.
Bitch, what?
You's a stupid motherfucker.
What? It happens, good boy, but I don't believe though. But baby, let me tell you something. When you do your dirt, let me tell you something. When you do your dirt, you do your dirt. You may tell a friend, but for you, I'm not sending nobody no video. This girl sent a video of her and a man kissing to a friend. I ain't got no friend like that, but God. What? You sent the video to a friend? You sent the video of you kissing with a man to a friend while you were still married? Going through it, you were still married. She tried to say, I was going through a divorce. You was going through a divorce and she was still married, mama. You were still married and he was still married. And you sent the video to the friend for what? For what? Tell the friend, got it. I can understand. I don't, but I can understand that. But to send the video to the friend? And who was the friend? Who was the friend? I want to know.
Mm-hmm. Her and my mom. And she ended up giving it
Your mama.
to him, and he used it as an intimidation tactic because he did not want me back on reality TV. He's afraid of my book coming out. Mm-hmm. So he has been showing it. So people like in the reality TV world on social media, they think they know who he is, but he's a completely different person. Mm. Thanks to me, people think that he is what he is. Because the video is 2 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
And I knew that Chris was messy. I knew Chris was messy when y'all remember when her last season on the show when she got into the fight, her friend was over there doing interviews. What was the girl name? I can't think of her name right now. The friend who she was homeless with. Well, she wasn't homeless with, she was in a group with. And they said that, what's good, Fifi ASP? Thank you for the super chat. She said, put the phones down, love you, good boy, and I love you back. And I love you back. Thank you for the super chat. Feel good. 8846. He said, how can you sue when you started it with Deborah? And that's another thing too, feel good, before I go to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? The thing is with Keairna for me is, girl, when Deborah, have y'all ever a fight just broke out right next to y'all and you got pushed in the, you get what I'm saying, in the process, and you just, that girl, Deborah was not trying to hit you. She was trying to throw something at Candace, and her arm just hit you. You get what I'm saying? Girl, it was not enough for you to be fighting in no club. And that's why I think you just a ticky time bomb. That's why I think you just a ticky time bomb, and I'm afraid of you and I'm scared of you. I need you off my TV screen immediately. Thank you for the super chat, Jason Halloworth. So glad I caught a law of love, Michael Boy, and I love you back. Mrs. D Green, thank you for the super chat. She said, be bisexual, just not in your marriage covenant. Ooh. Thank you for the super chat, Mrs. D Green. Okay. Now, what was I saying? Oh, I knew Chris was messy. Yes, Gigi. Thank you so much. When Gigi had said that, see, Shayna, you be on it. I fucks with you. When Gigi said that Chris was getting too close with the nigga with the trainer. Remember that? She said that she was getting too close to the trainer, and she had ended up calling Chris, telling Chris to come and get her. But how Gigi said that she was on the phone with Chris, and Chris was like calling her, trying to see what was going on behind, because Chris knew that Monique wasn't really into him. Let's be real. Let's be real. Chris know what he looked like. Chris know what his mama looked like. So he knew Monique wasn't really into him like that. And Chris knew what the trainer looked like. And he knew that Monique was into the trainer. Brianna, her last season on the show. Yes. They said that Monique was messing with the trainer. Gigi said, remember Gigi was going live and shit. And she said that she had I believe she said that the trainer, put a 2 in the chat if you remember. She said that the trainer had called Monique, and Gigi had went out because Gigi was thinking that her and Monique was thinking that her and Gigi was good friends. See, you should have learned then, because Monique was on the dance floor dancing with the trainer, and Gigi tried to stop Monique, and he said, "Why she being the pussy police?" Oh yes, oh yes. Put a 2 in the chat if you remember him saying, "Baby," he said, "Why she out there being the pussy police?" They was too close. Yes, they was dancing on the dance floor. And she said, why she over there being the pussy police? And she ended up calling Chris and telling Chris that he needed to get to the club. And Chris came down there to the club to get Monique. And then took Monique home and then was calling Monique and asking her what was going on. And so Monique, my thing is, girl, you shouldn't have trusted nobody else but God. You shouldn't trust nobody else but God. Okay? I don't talk like that. That's what the man said. I don't talk like that either. I don't do that. I don't want to get chin checked. Thank you for the super chat, Chantel B26. She said Monique been less than smart. That's why she hit Candace when she was really mad at Giselle. Yeah. Because she knew who she could fight on. And nothing was going to really happen to her. Right? If you're going to cheat, do it by yourself. Right? I definitely don't need nobody else there. Especially if they wasn't in the room. I don't trust anyone else, right? On bad day, because Gigi was trying to make sure that she was in good with the money. Gigi was want to make sure she was in good with the money. Okay, and so then one of her co-workers over there on Love and Marriage DC ended up calling out Big Cook, because it wasn't Big Cook. She never said who it was. She never said who the friend was, because her and Big Cook wasn't friends like that. But one of her co-workers ended up calling out Big Cook, okay? It said RHOP Cookie called out by Love and Marriage DC's Jamie Tyler. He says she runs fake troll pages and has been terrorizing Real Housewives of Potomac and Love and Marriage DC cast for years. Okay? Jamie Tyler from Love and Marriage DC is finally calling out Real Housewives of Potomac's Cookie after staying quiet for 2 years, exposing the fake friends, clout chasing, and social media chaos she has been stirring up. I can see it in her. I can see it in her. Okay? He said, I've been quiet about this topic for 2 years now, and I'm so glad this psychopath has finally been blasted in public by other reality TV fans and talent. We already knew it was her when it happened, but the former detective in me wanted that hardcore evidence from a private investigator at the time. Now, 2 years later, she has popped up on Real Housewives of Potomac being pressed and messy once again for fame and clout and starting shit with the cast members she hates on their show and still running fake troll pages on social media trying to ruin people's image and families. Well, I want to thank Monique for blasting her and exposing how fake and scandalous that woman truly is. Be careful who you call a friend on these DC streets. Oh, Big Cook. Oh, Big Cookie. Oh, Big Cookie. How dare you? How dare you? Okay? And then check this out with Monique. Check this out with Monique. Let me see. Y'all know my girls come on tonight, right? Woo! Woo! Baby, my girls come on tonight, baby. In the opening screen, baby, they're going to be talking about that dark cloud that left the show, baby. That dark cloud that couldn't hang. That dark cloud that raised her paddle and could not pay. Child, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay? And it says, Real Housewives of Potomac, Monique Samuel says that Cookie told everyone that she was sleeping with Chris. Bitch. You are lying to me. Told everyone she was sleeping with Chris. Girl. And if she was, listen, if she said that she was sleeping with Chris, I believe she was sleeping with Chris because it ain't a woman alive that'll count that body. I don't believe Monique could count that body. Baby, I don't believe Monique could count that body if she didn't have kids bound. Girl, I'm still telling people I ain't mess with them, baby. We use the Petri dish like Kandi and Todd, baby. Fuck that. Fuck that. You seen this mama? Okay, now let's listen to it. Hold on, I gotta change it so we could listen to it. Okay, let's see. Here we go.
And she is a person who I cut off along with my ex-husband while we were still married. So she was spreading all kinds of rumors saying that she was having an affair with Chris years ago.
Is she?
So what? Yes. So
Cookie.
Chris, yes.
So Cookie had been running around telling people that she was fucking Chris, child. Who will claim that? Who will claim that? You seen the drawers that nigga had on? You seen the drawers that nigga had on? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, let's finish listening.
Yes, and she told
He's in the
people,
cookie jar. Wait, she made that up? There was no truth to it?
So she was telling people that she was having an affair with my ex-husband, who was my husband at the time. And she said the only reason he was staying is because of the kids. She would tell people these things. And then we found out. Me and him called her, put her on speakerphone, and we said, listen, we're not fooling with you. We just had a crazy situation with a former friend, and the people who have told us this are credible people. We don't know why you're saying this, but we're done. So to my surprise, I come around and they're like, yeah, Chris and Cookie. I'm like, wait, what is happening?
Monique, you green, mama. Monique, you green, mama. Baby, let me tell you something. And I mean this with everything in my heart. Ain't no way you can convince me that Kristen. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I believe that Cookie was topping off Big Boy. I believe he was topping off Big Boy. Ain't no way. I think that they was girl, they was doing it on her girl. Monique, you green. Monique, you green. Chris hit that, baby. Chris hit that. That's more his speed. He got you because of the money. But when the money gone, he could count on Cook. He could count on Big Cook. Thank you for the super chat, Feel Good. He said Cookie is being introduced as Karen's best friend. The grand dame behind the scenes is stirring all this mess. The drunk concubine is involved. You believe so? You believe so? Why don't she like Why don't she like Monique? The Grand Drunk. Thank you for the super chat, Rodney. He said, hey, good boy, K is that Rottweiler that Wayman was talking about in Low Down Dirty Shame. Miss Peaches, you better come in here and get this Rottweiler. She definitely aggressive for no reason at all. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I'm scared of her. I'm scared of her. Every time she speaks to Stacy, she's a bitch, she's a hoe. And I'm like, Stacy, oh my God, I'm a bitch now? Oh my God, I'm a hoe now? Act a fool, that's you. Act a fool, that's you. Yes. Get the ghetto, hood, rat ass bitch out of here. Thank you for the super chat, Q, the content guy. He say him and Cookie the same size. How work? How that work? Yuck. I know that room stink. Oh my God. Oh my God. What, child? Because you know, Cook come in the room already sweating. I believe Kristen was knocking off Big Cook, and he told her to keep it on the hush. And remember, if y'all paid attention to the episode on Keairra's birthday, remember Cook is the first one who mentioned Chris on the episode. She said, guess who texted me? Chris, because she wanted that to be her name. She wanted that to be her man. She wanted that to be her man. She want that to be her man, baby. She won't be Chris. She won't be Chris. Girl, you can have his ass. You can have him. Monique already, Monique, she didn't really secure the bag because he had her sign a prenup. He wasn't that stupid. She signed a prenup and he basically was paying her. She was his, Chris was already going with another woman. See, that's the thing about Monique. She tried to play like she all prim and proper. Chris was already going with another woman when he met Monique, when she was homeless living in her Durango, right? And so he ended up, and I believe that she was working as his secretary or she was working for him in some capacity. And he ended up breaking up with that woman and getting with Monique. Now, we don't know who the woman was. I don't know who the woman looked. I don't know what the woman looked like, but he ended up choosing to be with Monique. And when he got married to Monique, he made her sign a prenup, and she signed a prenup saying that for every year that they're married, he would pay her for however much money she would have got paid if she was still working for him. And so that's how much money she got in a divorce. I wouldn't have signed that prenup. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want a Beyonce type of prenup. I need $5 million, nigga, for each baby I push out. You get what I'm saying? Because I mean, look at you and your mama. Look at Monique, and then look at Chris and his mama. You get what I'm saying? So you already know what the kids gonna come out. You know what the kids probably will come out looking like if he look like his mama and then she breed with him. And so Monique had to say her DNA had to say them kids. At least the youngest two. Thank you for the super chat, Cameron. He said, good boy, you was right about Big Cook and Big Draws. I told you. But she give me headhunter, though. And Monique, what you mean that a girl was running around Potomac saying that she was fucking your husband? And you didn't stump her out, but you had all this energy for Candace. Slapping her all upside her head. What I do, Recession Heidi? Yikes, right. He put her life on the line 4 times. 1 M per baby, at least. The bag over the head, yes. Monique saved the last 2 kids. She did. Yup, good boy. You was right about Kilolo, just so uncouth and ghetto. I told y'all she was ghetto. Wait till I be right about it and I coming back next season. Jesus. Thank you for the super chat, Gene. I appreciate it. He says it's a shame that a black man roots against black women, Garcelle. So, do Garcelle stand up for black men? Do Garcelle stand up for black men, Gene? Garcelle got over there on the show, baby, and told them white women that she wouldn't even open up the door for her son. She told, baby, at least Ashley daddy opened up the door for her. Garcelle went over there and told them white women that her son knocked on the door, baby, and she wouldn't even open up the door for her son. Let's be real, baby. If we're going to tell the truth, let's tell the truth now. That's what Garcelle said, baby. I was scared of my own son. I couldn't even open up the door for him. And then Samantha told us that Garcelle wasn't helping Oliver with a motherfucking thing. She said that she was paying everything. Yes, baby. Yes. So do Garcelle really stand up for black men? Because you know her son that she got by the black man, she don't really fuck with him at all. She only fuck with him because he got the biracial baby. She only fuck with him so she can see the biracial baby. But the other two sons that she got over there, oh, baby, she love them down. She love them down, baby. Let's be real now. Come on, let's tell the truth. Garcelle buy and sell me, child. Talking about a black man, child. Y'all love to throw that black card in there. Thank you for the super chat, Chardonnay. She say, Kay, Angel, and Cookie are all emotionally frustrated. Stacy nor Wendy are their problem. They not their problem. It's not their problem. It's not their problem. You know what I think Angel problem is? She always want more, right? She just... And I like Angel, too. I do like her, but I'm not trying to be funny. She done pissed me off these last two episodes. These last two episodes, how she been coming at Wendy, I don't like it at all. He was on that stuff, boy. I would have left him outside. To your child? You would have left your child outside? Chantel B? I bet she wouldn't have let them younger two kids outside if they was in the business and stuff. She would have tried to put them in rehab. No. Yes. She would have tried to put them in rehab. The boy was telling her to shut up and he didn't need her to be a mother and everything. She didn't even take off her belt. Child, please. Y'all know Garcelle. Y'all, come on now. Let's be real. Y'all know Garcelle don't really mess with us like that. But boy, you so right about that. I know. If he's drugged out and dangerous, yes. Was he dangerous, Bellicious? That was her son. Bellicious. I'm not saying she had to let him in. She could have made the nigga a sandwich or something and put it outside. Told him walk back to himself to something. I'm gonna put the sandwich outside and you can eat that and stay in the outhouse. You get what I'm saying? She couldn't do that for her son. He was on crack. She couldn't feed him. All the man said was he was hungry. Give me a loaf of bread. God damn. Y'all say she got money. Shit. I know when we be having barbecues and stuff or whatever, we invite all of the crackheads from the neighborhood when we see them to come over and get a plate. And them just be people from the neighborhood. They do the bootleg cable and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't feed her own child. Y'all ruthless, baby. Y'all, you know what? I gotta watch y'all when y'all get to having kids, y'all. I gotta watch y'all. Baby Garcelle was a real Karen, child. She said it was the middle of the night. Brianna, that was her child. That's her child. He wasn't gonna harm her. Add Garcelle's photo to the thumbnail now. What? Now what if she comes run back on the show? Now what if she comes back to run to the show? She ain't gonna come back to the show. Zero tolerance for a junkie. Girl, look, I would have put a barbecue plate outside, told him to run 10 steps back, get the barbecue plate, and stay in the outhouse. She didn't even ask him, you ready to get clean yet? You ready to go? You ready to get clean? I was scared in my own home. Child, please. What type of mother? At least feed him, Garcelle. Right, that's all I'm saying. At least feed him, Garcelle. But anyway, Gene, what was I talking about? Her son has come up from what? He got another baby now. Tough love, baby. See, those face tats scared her off, child. Garcelle, baby. was trying to over there relate to them women, telling them all of them people all of her business and stuff. Girl, we don't do no shit like that. We don't do no shit like that. I would have never got on TV and trying to tell them women that my son was over there on drugs. Her white man was like Michael Darby. He ain't taking care of a grown crackhead. I will never forget when Ashley Darby went over there running to her daddy's house. Talking about, I'm your daughter, Ashley. I don't want nothing from you, and I don't need something from you. Maybe that man slammed that door and locked it. And Ashley, daddy's sister, husband said, get in the car, let's go. Baby, he was trying to run to the car, baby. He was trying to run to the car, baby. He wanted to forget all about Sheila. Kyle doing commercials for Skims with Kim now. With Kim who? Kardashian? We were talking about Cookie getting smashed. Oh no! Oh my God! Ashley broke down. Couture back. She was crying like she was over there crying to Sheila this episode. Them fake ass tears. Why doesn't he want me, Mom? You're my heart outside of my heart. You're literally my girl. Why do you keep dragging her? Why do you keep letting us know that your mama dropped you off at your grandmother's house and went to a bridge with her man? He said, all I need in this life is you, Sheila, and a cold one. We don't even need no motherfucking roof, and that dumb bitch win. All we need is a cold one. You can't tell me that ain't no crack puss. That sounds like Quad and Simone searching for her dad. Baby! Me and Simone will never be, me and Quad will never be friends again because she got on the TV and said that. That uncle told Ashley to get in the car before he called the police. The fool would have called the laws on his own family. Baby, he probably would have, he probably was grabbing that shotgun. He probably was grabbing that shotgun. You were making a race thing. Garcelle never did. Just chilling. What am I making a race thing? What am I making a race thing? Under a bridge with the alcoholic at all, baby. Ashley and Mia had to get their lick back for all their neglect. Ashley, Mia, Keisha Cole. Who else? I wouldn't do my mother like that. That'll be just between me and my mama. That's why, because her mama chose to live under a bridge like a troll, not a roof and a cold one. Yeah, they don't need a roof. All they need is a cold one. The storyline keeps recycling. Yes. Cold old English 800. Sheila paid that man to do that. Sheila paid that man to do what? Ashley has the white Superman syndrome. How repulsive. Ashley came a long way. Did you talk about Todd? I talked about Todd already. He was over there eating with our candy. Marla about her swagger too. Mama on. Oh my God. Oh my bad. Oh my God. Stephanie Wood said she feel bad for Ashley Mama. Why you feel bad for Ashley Mama? Oh my God. JW. Oh my God. You right. Toya Johnson. And her mama too. Toya Johnson. Is her mama still living? My God. My God. Because you know the mama said that the I believe, if I'm not mistaken, baby, let me remember correctly. Either the sons were selling the mama crack, or the sons' homeboys were selling the mama crack. Nene searched for her daddy on TV too. Oh, Johnny's Angel, yes she did. That's too real for that, baby. Let me tell you something, baby. It ain't it, baby. Oprah Winfrey couldn't get me to go do no shit like that. But we are so blessed. Some of us, we are so blessed. I am so blessed. They couldn't pay me enough. Oprah ain't giving away enough money to have me going around doing no shit like that, baby. Talking about he missing. And we gonna go through the streets looking for him. Girl, no. Angela Oakley bought her mama on. Oh my God, Richie, she did. That's my girl though, Angela. Angela was my mama, but her daughter treated her like she was on something. They sure was. If my mama was a crackhead, I'd take that to the grave. I would rather hire a fake mama. Yeah. Miss Nita was doing so well. Now, oh, Miss Nita. That's so trifling. Toya had a dysfunctional family. She did. Ashley daddy probably had a shotgun by the door the way that he got out that porch. Yeah, that man got to running and said, get in the car, let's go. And they had to pull off. If I remember correctly, I believe they had to drive down the street some, and then they shot the scene with Ashley hugging the uncle. Because you know the uncle was the mama's was the sister's husband. Back in the 90s, there was a Spanish woman on Maury who would be going through the hood trying to find her baby daddy. Oh, child. They sell their souls for TV. Yes, they do. Let me call my daddy. At least he was around. Yeah, Nene had a DNA. And when her father, who raised her, discovered he wasn't her father, he vanished. Boom, boom. Nigga got a gun. Nigga got better run. I'll never forget Kaya T.S. Madison roasted Reggie and the whole family. Oh, yes. Hire a fake mama. Yeah, Ashley probably faked that too. Uncle Long. Y'all remember all the struggling mamas. All of them was wonders, baby. Ashley never will marry her brother because she's looking for her white daddy. I don't think that Ashley like black dudes. I don't. And that's just the truth. Angel's new name is Catfish. Oh my God, don't even look related. Yeah, Angel, I just want Angel to stop. Look at this. Even being funny. Angel, I swear to God, Angel, if you did these pictures like this, Angel, and keep in mind, girl, Angel, mama, Angel, you need to quit bringing up the catfish. You will want us to forget about this, because what if if Giselle come up there? I seen on Twitter somebody said Giselle needs to come with this as a poster board. What if somebody come up to the reunion with this as a poster board? I don't think that you will come back next season. Angel, take the L. And she looks close to that one on the show the other night. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me check my DM. And I don't even want to be mean to Angel because I like her. She looked close to that one the other night. Let me see. Let me see. How can I go to the next one? She look close to what, Dina? She look close to what? Girl, she look close to that picture on the left. Dina, go on, girl. Quit playing with me, girl. I see. She looks soft. Girl, that girl look closer to that picture. That girl look closer to that picture on the left. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She married. At least she married. You know how y'all do. At least she married. At least she got a man. At least she in the $5 million house. At least she in the $5 million house. With roaches. But she got little kids though. She gonna blame, she gonna blame it on the little kids. She gonna find an excuse for anything. I have toddlers. Girl, you got 9 rooms too, girl. You got 9 rooms. If you got roaches, baby, you don't need 9 motherfucking rooms. There's more rooms you gotta clean up, Miss Piggy. Thank you for the super chat, Dami1014. She says, speaking of Kaya, if I was Beyonce, I would have never been T.S. Madison's friend. She was right by Kaya laughing. I would have never did either. But I don't think that Beyonce know all that. Beyonce be in her own world. Beyonce be in her own world. And I just hate that she, I just hate that she did that song with T.S. Madison, child, because we ain't gonna ever hear the end of it, child. That's the worstest thing that she did. Worstest is a word. Anyway, back to Monique and Cookie. What we done? Anyway, back to Monique and Cookie. Yeah, I believe that Cookie was sleeping with Chris. I believe Cookie was sleeping for Chris. But the thing about it, Monique probably will never believe it. Monique will probably never believe it. She don't think that he'll probably go that low. You know what I'm saying? She'll probably never believe that he'll go that low. Why would Cookie go and make up that excuse? Why would Cookie go and lie like that? I don't believe that Cookie lied. I don't. And he do look like Big Boy. Him and Big Boy look like twins, don't they? I never got that. I never knew that Giselle was throwing shade like that. That's a hell of a shade. Don't he give you Big Boy in the morning? He looks just like Big Boy in the morning. Him, Big Boy in the morning, and his mama, they all look alike. Let me see. Big Boy in the morning. They favor. They both had weight loss journeys. Baby, that Ozempic is a motherfucker, ain't it? Jesus. Giselle ate that, baby. Giselle ate that. Give it up. Baby, that's the read of the century. Big boy. Y'all got to get at the Giselle, baby. She ate that up, baby. She ate that up. Twins. Ow.
I'm not mad at that.
I see it. Twins. Chris need. What's good, Mims? Cookie is to Chris as Phaedra was to Chuck, not hair doctor. Chris need. Let me tell you something. If you give Chris 3 more shots in the stomach of Ozempic, bitch, twins. If he get 3 more rounds of Ozempic, twins. He got the girl. Y'all better listen. Y'all better leave the motherfucking shots alone. Y'all better leave them shots alone, baby. I saw Girl Housewives of Salt Lake City, bitch, and I saw Big Heather Gray over there with abs, child. I say, baby, Heather was over there with abs, child. My God. Okay. No, good boy, what? I thought that was him. Chris ain't that bad looking now. Shit. Sometimes the weight loss will age the fuck out of you. Yes, it is. These niggas look gaunt. Yeah, she was over there, Desiree. She was putting some stuff in her daughter's room. She was getting ready to go to college, and her shirt raised up a little bit, and I saw her ab. I say, child. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with a big boy. My ex was 6'9", 340, and I loved every peak of that Mountain Valley. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with a big boy. It's the weight loss for me. Big boy had the surgery. The real big boy. The title is sending me what? Who is that on the screen? Big boy. The real big boy. Big boy in the morning. He's a radio host in LA. But y'all, I gotta go. I gotta finish editing this this Married to Medicine review, and then I gotta do the Salt Lake City review. And then I'm gonna go on Patreon tomorrow, and then it depends on how good. See, the thing is, I wish they did. Friday, I gotta go get my haircut tomorrow, so I don't know what time I will be here for. I will be here for Patreon, but I don't know what time I will be here to do Beverly Hills. So I don't know if I will do it tomorrow, because Beverly Hills are the it girls for me. So I'll either gonna do that either tomorrow or probably Saturday, because I love the Beverly Hills girls. Them are my girls. Them are the girls. Okay, but thank y'all so much. Thank you for the super chat, Desiree. She said, I don't have a year-end recap, but I'm sure you're my number one. Thanks. Thank you so much, Desiree. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Can you post when you go live for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Yeah. Okay, so y'all want me to go live for Beverly Hills? Y'all know they're my girls. The Diddy documentary is something else, child. See, I gotta call my mom and ask her for the password real quick. The Diddy doc was the most through I've seen them all. Was the most you mean thorough? Okay. I'm gonna have to watch it. Ozempic will make you a bald head. On the community page, so we all know. Okay, Richie Morris, I will. I understand what you're saying. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25. Call daddy, tell him 25. Call daddy, tell him 25. So cool.